Hello guys, today we are going to see loops in Java. Basically for loop. Loop is mostly used uh, among all the loops statements that we have, like while loop, do while loop. So we will see for loop today for starters, and if there is demand for while loop, uh, I will make a video on while and do while as well. Please uh, suggest the topic of future videos. So let's see how for loops and why for loop is needed. First of all, loop is needed to avoid repetition. Suppose you have to uh, print out hello 10 times. Okay, so what we are going to do, we are, suppose you don't know how loops work. So if anyone asks you how to print uh, uh, hello 10 times, what you're going to do, you're going to just print out hello, and like this you will keep on printing, right? So I'm going to run it. So see, it's doing the same thing again and again, printing hello, 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 hello 5 times, right? And suppose you had to do it like for 100 times, then what you're going to do, you're going to keep writing the same thing again and again. To avoid this repetition, uh, loops came into picture. Okay, so we are going to learn for loop today, and let's see how for loop works. I will write the syntax first, and then I'll explain the syntax, and then I'll explain you with an example how for loop actually works. So let's see. For int x is equal to, suppose I have to print one numbers 1 to 10. Okay, or say suppose take the early example, I have to print hello 5 times. Okay, so I'll start with int x is equal to, I will explain everything what I'm writing. Okay, so just x is less than equal to 5, x plus plus. So I've just written this once, and let's see how many times it's going to print. It's going to print 6 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it started from 0. So how it works is like, uh, whatever code written inside the block from here to here, between these two braces, this will run a number of times, and who will decide that number of times? You will decide. How? I'm going to teach you now. This is, let me annotate, let me use symbols. So this is initialize. Initialization. I'll have to reduce the font, right? This sorry, I'm using this for the first time, guys, so please bear with me. These annotations. So these, this is what? This is condition. Okay, and this is increment or decrement. Okay, so what happens here is, this is specifying, this line is specifying that Yeah, so this is specifying how many times your code will run. The code inside the block, how many times it will run. So it started from 0, and then it will go to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So because why 5? Because we have given here the condition x less than or equal to 5. Okay, so either x is less than 5 or equal to 5. So for the first instance, x is 0. Okay, now it will check. Let me write here first what will be the order of the sequence of execution. So first x is equal to 0. Okay, now it will check if x is less than or equal to 5 or not. Yes, it is less than or equal to 5. It will enter here. It will enter inside the block. Okay, then it will increment. Okay, so first initialization happen, then condition, then inside the block, and then increment. Okay, so now x is equal to 1. Okay, so now condition will be checked. If x is equal to 5 or not, equal to or less than, right? Equal to or less than 5 or not. It is true. So whenever the condition is true, it will be inside this block, and it will execute this code. So like that, x is equal to 2 now, and it will again check if x is equal less than or equal to 5 if the condition is true, because you see the x value of x is 2, so the condition is true, right? So it will be inside this block. So and it will, once the value of x reaches 5, see, I'll show you, x is equal to 4, it will check again if x is less than equal to 5. Answer is yes. Okay, so it will enter now. Then it will check x is equal to it, after increment x is equal to 5. It will check if x less than equal to 5. It is not less than, but it is definitely equal to. This operator means equal to or less than. Okay, either. So either less than or equal to. So currently the value of x is 5, so it is equal to 5. So this code also will run. Okay, so again, that is why hello executed 6 times and not 5 times. If I start the value, give the value 1 here, so it will run 5 times now. Okay, so what happens is initialization, condition, and increment. Here there could be decrement also, right? X minus minus. Okay, but it doesn't make any sense at the moment, because x is equal to 1 and then x minus minus would be 0. So this condition will fail, right? Firstly, it will run first at first, like x is equal to 1, x is less than equal to 5. Yes, it is true, so it will run. But after that, it will decrement it. Okay, so the value of x will become 0. So is 0 less than equal to 5? Actually, what happens will, it will be a be an infinite loop, because it will be less than 5 every time. So let me run it. This is interesting. See, this is an infinite loop. It has become infinite. I hope you understood. Let me stop it, otherwise my computer will hang. Yeah, so first x is 1, condition is true, it will get inside the body loop, and this will be executed. Then x value will be 0 because of the decrement operator. Okay, 0. So x is less than equal to 5. Yes, the value of x is 0. It will again be printed. Now x value now becomes, after decrement, minus 1. Minus 1 again is less than equal to 5. Yes, it is. So it will be an infinite loop. Minus 1, then minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. it will be an infinite loop, and every time it will be less than 5. Okay, so it will be an infinite loop here, but it doesn't make any sense. But I think that you got the gist of it, and you understood what the for loop is for. And guys, please let me know, because I'm making this video after like 4 5 days. So please comment that if this was clear, because I just came home from work, and I am making this video. Maybe this video is not that great, but someone posted that please explain loops. So this is for loop, and again I'll make a video on this if you guys haven't understood the concept of loops, and especially for loop. So please let me know in the comment, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.